Hey guys, Greg here. Let's solve maximum average subarray, Leetcode number 643. It's a great fixed length sliding window problem. So we're given an integer array of nums, and that has n elements. And we're also given an integer k. We need to find a contiguous subarray whose length is equal to k that has the maximum average value and return this value. So this example here, we have this array of numbers and we have k equals 4. So we need to look at contiguous subarrays of length 4. So the first one would be this, 1, 12, -5, and -6. The second would be moved over 1 like this, and the third one would be this. Each of those three things would have an average, and we would take the maximum average, which happens to be 12.75. That is given by the second one with 12, -5, -6, and 50. So using this window right here, that would create the maximum average of those three, and we would return that value. And then they have some really silly example here. If k is equal to 1 and you have just one number, well, the average is just 5. So since k is equal to 4, that is a defined window length for us, where we are going to use a fixed length sliding window. So as we saw, we want to look at this subarray, or this window, and so we'd have these four numbers. We would then move it over and look at these four numbers, move it over to the end, these four numbers. Those are our three different windows, or our three different subarrays. We'd look at each of those averages and pick the best one. Okay, so first we have to build up this window because it doesn't really exist yet. We need to build it up to this point, and then from there we can start sliding it over. So we'd want to hold two things. One would be the maximum average, because the max average is the thing we're looking for. Right now we'll just set this to -infinity because we don't have any yet, and anything we find will obviously be bigger than that value. And we'd also keep track of our current sum. So that's going to be the sum of our current window, or our current subarray that we're looking at here. And the current sum so far is 0 because we don't have any numbers. And the first thing we would do is start to build up this window. So for that, we would do a loop that goes over these indices. So we'll get I, that's going to start at 0 to look at the first number. So what that does here is we simply just increase our cursum. So that is going to go up by 1. We're starting to build up this window. So now we have this. We need to move this over to be 1. And so that will slide it over here. Our current sum of this window is now the sum of these two. It's going to go up by the value of this. And so it's 1 plus 12. That is going to make it 13. We're going to slide this even further. And so we set this to be 2. That is going to add this in here. That actually loses value. So now we actually go down to 8. We're going to slide this a little further. The last one here, this is going to set I equal to 3. And so we look at this number. That is going to take away 6. So now the current sum is 2. So we have 1 plus 12 is 13, minus 5 is 8, minus 6 is 2. So this is the current sum of our window. So we have a window right now. Before we start sliding this thing over, we need to actually keep track of the current average. And so the current average is simply just 2 divided by k, because k is always going to be the length of our window. So if you do 2 over k, which is going to be 2 over 4, well, we are keeping decimal numbers. So this is basically 0.5. So that is our average so far. So that's the average of our first window. And now let's start sliding this over. Now, when we slide it over, we are going to start at the next index, which in this case would be 4. So we're going to move this over here. Notice that we are adding a value. If we add a value, we should add that number to it. And so we'd add 50, which makes 52. And if we slide it over, so we add what's on the right and we lose what's on the left here. So we actually need to subtract that. We need to subtract this value. And so we lose 1 to get 51. And now we have a new window. And so we can calculate a new max average. It's going to be 51 divided by 4. After calculating, it turns out to be the value of 12.75. Okay, so that is our max average so far. The reason we updated that is because that value, we're looking for the max average. And so we plug that in there. Now we slide this over again. We'll move to the last index that goes over here. So we add 1 right here, we lose what's over here. So we're going to add the 3, so we get up to 54, and then we subtract what we lost 12 here. We are now at 42, and 42 over 4, that is going to give a value of 10.5. So we actually don't update that because that was smaller than our old one. Okay, we want the max average, so we are happy with the one that we had there. We're happy with 12.75. We actually get to the end here. We know that because our index is at the end of the array, and we would return the max average that we have. Okay, so we're almost good to go here, but I just want to show one particular thing to make sure it makes sense, is that when we are sliding the window, say that we're here, when we slide the window, the thing that we're adding, so we're going to do do a cur_sum plus equals because it's going to increase the value of nums at I. If I copy this here, we would actually have cur_sum is going to minus equal. It's going to lose the value of nums at I minus k, because check it out. If I is here, this is the value of, well, it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. K is 4, and I is also 4 here. So the first thing we should lose is the first number. Well, we should lose index 0. And so we would lose 4 minus 4. And so we'd lose I minus k, which is going to be 4 minus 4. We would lose the number at index 0. And so that's why we do decrease by the value of nums at I minus k. And as we slide this over here, that is always going to be what we're losing. Okay, so we're going to get n is equal to the length of the nums array, and we'll specify that our current sum is initialized at 0. Now we'll start to build up our window. So for that, we'll do for I in the range of k. This is going to run k times, where the indices are 0 to k minus 1. So we are building up the window. We will do cur_sum is going to go up by nums at I. So this simply just builds up the initial window. Now we can initialize max average to be the only average that we've seen, the average of the initial window, which is cur_sum divided by k. So whatever average that is, that's the best one we've seen so far. Now what we need to do is for I in the range of k to n. Okay, so we do that, which is going to start at inclusive index k. That's good because we left off at basically k minus 1 because this is exclusive. So here we went from 0 to k minus 1 to build it up. Now we start at the next index, which is k, and we're going to go up until n minus 1, which is the end of the string. So when we move it to the right, we're going to get a value. Cur_sum is going to go up by the value of nums at I, but we also are going to lose the value to the left. So cur_sum is going to go down by the value of nums at I minus k. Okay, so from there we can calculate the average of the current window, which is cur_sum over k, and we'll get max average is going to be the maximum of itself, max average, as well as the current average. Okay, if our current average was bigger, then we'll set it to be that. Otherwise, if our original was bigger, then we'll just use what it was before. Okay, after we've done that, we have now built up the window and then we've slid it across to get the max average that we saw. From here, we can simply just return the max average. Okay, so the time complexity of this is a big O of n solution. Why is that? Well, basically we just do in two different pieces. We're going to slide across the nums array. All of the stuff we do in here is all constant operations. So really we're just going across the array. And so that is definitely going to be big O of n. And storing, well, storage, we're not really storing anything. So this is going to be a constant space solution. Okay, here's our code. I hope this was helpful, guys. Drop a like if it was, and have a great day. Bye-bye.